Hello folks, welcome to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be repotting this beautiful spruce pine. So as you might recall, this tree has actually gone through a whole lot. We did 2 styles on this tree, and we also did a lot of pruning. Now, the only thing that we haven't done yet is repotting the tree. I feel like by now it actually needs a larger container, and as you folks might know, I actually like using plastic pots. The reason being is because they're super cheap and they don't actually get too hot when it comes to the Californian weather. So by now I'm pretty sure that this tree has the roots spiraling around the pot, and we're gonna find that out as soon as we pull it out. So let me just focus it over here. And yeah, so at the bottom we actually starting to see a little bit of necrosis here, and they are spiraling around. So what we're going to do is just, given the fact that this is an actual pine tree, what we want to do is not disturb too much of the roots. So we want to be able to keep as much of the soil as well as the root system, because it would actually feel it a whole lot. So in addition to that, I just want to be able to spread some of those roots, and we're just going to be doing that with the root raker. And I want to, like I said, keep some of that soil. Whoa, alright, so as you can see right here, it's a really large root right here, and it's quite big, but at the same time it looks like it's almost rotten. So by default I might actually just go ahead and remove that. All of this right here is actually rotten too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my shears and get rid of it. And so I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really been paying attention too much to my trees, as much as I should have. But that's also because it's the winter and it's kind of raining already. Today was actually a really good sunny day, but I just kind of let them be. I wish that I could spend a little more time, but my job at the moment is actually not allowing it. But I'm starting to get more hours right now in the morning, so I should be able to work better with these trees. The next thing is that I want to be able to also find a good position for the tree. I feel like this right here is actually the front of the tree, although this side right here looks pretty good. So regardless, both sides look good in the tree. And when repotting a bonsai tree, you don't really want to have the trunk straight in the middle. You want to be able to have that balance. So by moving it just a little bit to the side, you might be able to create that gap so that your eyes will not be drawn strictly directly, and you can just follow the curvature of the tree. So I feel like right here would be a good spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some thin wire and anchor the tree down. So this spot right here is the fact that it already has a drainage system right here, so I don't really need to put that fancy wire net on it. And all I have to do is just pretty much add the wire. Like I said, once again, pretty much come a little more to the side, not necessarily in the center. And we do have enough soil on the bottom already from the original soil. So finding that spot, it's a most. And I like putting a little bit of bark in it because it actually holds a little more moisture. And I feel like my pine trees, specifically here in the northern region of California, they tend to like the moisture from the bark a little bit better than just the plain soil. Alright, cut the excess wire. Even out the soil. Looks like I'm here. Like that. But yeah, as of right now, this is actually what it stands like. And as you can see, we have actually been able to improve that ramification over here. Right here, like I was explaining on my previous videos, is that I like to mainly cut the tips of the tree, like right here, because unlike some other trees, this one's they do bud back a whole lot. And ultimately, what I want to do is that as soon as they bud back, I'm going to go ahead and just cut over here and then shrink the spaces in between the branches. So this wire right here is already rusted, and I'm going to have to go ahead and remove it. But the branch itself is more than likely going to be able to stay in place. The wire that I apply, it's not necessarily bonsai material, but it's the cheapest and most convenient wire that I can get my hands on. So yeah, no room for judgment there. You know, we only use what we have in our hands and what we can afford. But yeah, as soon as we get closer to the main branches, we're going to go ahead and just continue taking off. So as you can see right here, all of this right here would need to be removed pretty soon, and then we're going to be left off with this little bud right here. And eventually the ramification is going to be a lot better in this tree. So I've been owning this tree for quite some time now. I believe it's close to 3 years now. 4? I think 4 years. But no, might be 3 years. Close to 3 years. But I mean, it's a long shot. As you can see, there is a huge change, and I'll go ahead and put the original picture in it. But I'm pretty satisfied with where it has come to. But yeah, here it is. If you folks have any other specific trees that you want to have an update on, make sure and go ahead and comment down below or comment on the actual video itself. This is what we're left off for today. I hope you folks like it, and I'll see you next time.